Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All
Okay.
right. Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What a show we have for you as we talk about Kevin Gates. Yes, Kevin Gates revealed that he is sleeping with someone in his own family. I mean, it just gets weirder and weirder, but we'll talk about it coming up here, as well as this. Elon Musk pulls out of Twitter. We'll talk about the latest on what's going on with Elon Musk, on why he pulled out of Twitter, and how that ties into viral and stuff about Washington and stuff. We talk about that, as well as Lauren London, life after Nipsey Hussle, how she's coping, how is she dealing with her life after her longtime soulmate Nipsey Hussle. What was their future plans? Was marriage involved? We'll get to all this and more, and many more stuff on Connect Now, as Connect Now starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, alongside my co-host Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing on Connect Now?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well. Like I said, first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here up top on your screen above. Connect Now here on all our social media platforms that you can see across our social media networks and stuff. Like I said, join in that conversation using the hashtag Connect Now. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is king. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Brittany Shay, we got a lot to get to. Let's get on with the business to get down with it. All right, Brittany. Cardi B, we know that she's been ahead of controversy lately. But Cardi B had it out and accused the Shade Room of negative press. Now, Cardi B saying the Shade Room didn't get her approval on her daughter Culture, or taking a photo of Culture, and she felt mad. But it was an ongoing back and forth between both parties. Cardi B wanted the Shade Room to leak her child's out their page. It was just a war of words, and they kind of resolved their issues. And now many people are wondering, is Cardi B paying for her own press, or is she trying to say she don't want press, and then 1 minute she won't press? So what's the issue? What's the problem?
I think Cardi B, she had an on and off beef with the Shade Room because of the owner Angie. Um, Basically, she feels like you said, they don't post positive things about her. But to me, I can say that was a lie because they do. They post her accomplishments and the feats that she make in her career, and anything she puts out, they put it out on Shade Room. And I hate
Mm-hmm.
to say it, but when you're a celebrity, they're gonna report the good, the bad, and the ugly. Period. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
this point, whether she like it or not, whether she want to change the narrative of how she's perceived, they can. One thing I can say, it's almost like the reality TV um, concept. You know how people say, "Well, they edited me this way, they made me look this way, they did this and that." Okay, that could be true, and then at the same time, you could be doing things too that shows your character and show how you behave and act as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she gotta understand, like, she wouldn't have bad press if she didn't do too many bad things or say outlandish things neither. Because Cardi B, I feel like that's good and bad. It could be good and bad in everybody. You know what I'm saying? We could do good deeds and good things, then sometimes we can say or do bad things. That happens too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she want to change the narrative of how she's perceived. But then again, she'll go on rants and she'll go argue with people back and forth. and she'll say, like I said, crazy things, and they come back to bite her. And it's called the shade room. They shaded. You know what I'm saying? But the picture that you posted, it's
They
dude.
shaded.
Yeah, this the shade room. They shaded. They ain't called a shade room for nothing. The people in the comments shading, shady. The captions be shady. Everything shady. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, really. I get the memes like this, huh? You talk about this meme right here. I saw this in the shade room too.
Right there. And yeah, like she said, like we're looking at right here, delete my child off y'all page. Thank you. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, they could do that, out of respect. But okay, we'll do that. But when they going back and forth, it just like it made things worse and worse and go on and on. On and on and on and on. I
And
say
here's a
on and on.
recent picture of Cardi B. I think she's on the cover of the Vogue magazine out overseas,
Mhm.
Singapore. So she's on that cover.
Okay. She look
So
nice. I like I said, let me say this. Cardi B, she is a great performer. I would give her that. Her music is okay from time to time. And
come
no,
easy.
listen.
Well, just go on say what you were saying before. She need to just release another album, then
Yeah,
removing
and we waiting
releasing
on a second
singles
year
every
album.
year, year after year.
We
She
ain't got
released
the
a single around the summertime.
yeah, it's like one single per year. Like Miss Mamas, like a real artist, they release body of work. They release albums. They release mixtapes. Like it's like I feel like she don't have the hunger as she used to. But they said she's working on her album, but it's like you didn't have an album. The last album you did, I think it was 2018. I think
Yeah, Major and
Invasion of
Privacy.
Privacy.
That was her best. Yeah, that was her best album. No, that's her only
Yeah,
one best album.
on the album, on the album. But that's been 4 years ago. Next year be going on 5. I never seen artists that come out and wait 5 years to do a second album. Usually it's within 2 or 3 years after the first album. It's from what I've
Yeah,
seen. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
who am I to say? I don't know. But I was gonna get on Cardi and Nicki Minaj because to me they think they more different than they are the same. But I think they the same to me because they both low key don't like the press but need the press. Their fandom is crazy. They love to go back and forth and argue with people. In a way, I feel
Especially
like they're
Cardi B.
insecure. Yeah, I feel like a way they got some form of insecurity or something. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I like both of them. I like their music, but I had to call it what it is. Like I'm tired of the feud that they keep bringing up between them two. I'm tired. I don't want to hear about the shit no more. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Only people who care about that ongoing feud and keeping it going is they fans. Is the Barty gang and the Barbs. Like let that shit go. You hear me? What I'm saying
Yeah.
that
I bet.
all these rappers can exist in the same industry. They can do the same type of music, whatever.
Hmm.
That you know what I'm saying? Let it go.
Hmm.
Let the beef go. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I guess
But
they just
she
have to.
did all that. I'm sorry, she did all that, and then at the end, that's why I'm like, I ain't want to even talk about it. I was like, she did all that, arguing back and forth with the lady, made up with the lady, and now they're on good terms. And so when we expect this to happen again? It's my thing. When can we expect this to happen again?
I don't know. I mean, it came out of nowhere. It was came out the blue. When you look
I
at it, you
know, but
think
I'm
like,
saying what they said. Okay, we just gonna only post positive things about you now. Now, if they stop posting about you at all, how relevant would you be?
yeah, you got a good point on that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they need the media, and the media need the celebrities. Celebrities need the media, and the media need the celebrities, whether they like it or not. They keep each other relevant and prevalent,
Mm,
and
okay.
put food on the table. Let me stop
uh,
putting up. Okay.
all right, all right. We'll move on from that. We'll move on to another story. Tesla CEO, this man right here, Elon Musk. This man gets more press than ever, and he's weird and unusual, but he wants to pull out of Twitter after he wanted to buy Twitter. What does this? I just don't get that. Like you want the company, but you don't want the company after the company
Mhm.
ain't revealing everything to you what they do
About
with the
bots.
bots. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's crazy.
I don't give a fuck about excuse my language about Elon Musk. I'm tired of
Yeah,
you know what they say, eat the rich, child. Cause I'm tired of hearing about him and what he want to do and you know the classic abundance of wealth and want to buy every damn thing and do every damn thing and go to space and colonize space. Space ain't meant to be damn colonized. Mars ain't meant to be damn colonized. You're gonna be right here on Earth. You're gonna die with us too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean
You're gonna
he
die
probably
right here
want to
on Earth.
reproduce. He already got a lot of kids, Brittany.
I know. I heard he had a kid with an executive, a singer named Grimes, and who's next? There's gonna be somebody else next. Like he's a weirdo, plain and simple. A weirdo with money. He remind me of that man. Sometimes them eccentric billionaire people remind me from that man from that movie. Don't look up when they think they
Yeah,
know every goddamn thing and they feel like they so ingenious, so smart, and would be the ultimate demise of mankind. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Baby,
I mean,
I don't trust them folk. Period.
okay. Maybe
And
Elon
then your
Musk.
cars. Don't get me started on the cars. Yeah, they nice to look at and they can drive their damn self, but some people drive them to their damn death, fucking around with them damn cars and get locked up in their damn cars and shit. And they got no goddamn door handle and shit for the car. The crazy, creepy. Ooh, Lord, don't get me started about that man.
I look like
Yeah.
you act like Elon Musk a bitter ex or something.
Now he no bit of X. I'm just telling the truth. He
Yeah.
think he this ingenious person, child. And him and Jeff Bezos trying to race to go to space, but they don't pay people they work, especially Amazon. The folks at Amazon striking now on Prime damn day. That's Prime damn day.
Prime Day.
Prime damn day.
Right.
But oh
Well,
well, that's how I feel. I don't care. I figure he wasn't gonna get Twitter no way. He just all talk, no action.
okay. I was gonna ask you that.
He need
Like,
to work on his huh?
do you think Twitter gonna like you said, Twitter plans to sue him and want him to go along with the sale? Could Twitter just let it go and just like screw it? Just we don't want you to be running us.
I honestly think like for any company or any business, after a while, the ultimate goal is to be brought out. So you can
Mm-hmm.
take for what they want the business book value of how much a company is evaluated for. They want to get paid for that. So they could basically say, hey, I built this company, I made a couple of deals, I'm finna take it off my hands. Here, you deal with it. I made my money, I'm finna go enjoy the lux rich life, I'm gone. Like I guess the CEO of Twitter was like, damn, I was trying to get rid of Twitter out my hands. And you ain't want to buy it because you worry about some bots. Like you can't make this up. I really don't know. Like you gonna sue this man because he didn't buy your company? Like okay then. And do y'all
I
have
mean,
something to
if he didn't want to buy your company, long he
uh,
ain't putting nothing in, no interest.
legal?
I guess they doing that because of the antitrust law. Like, if you intend to buy and you sign a contract and then you renege the deal, then they saying like, then you have to buy it. Like, I mean, if he don't want to fucking buy it, just he don't want to buy it. Just it, hell, he saving you a lot of headaches.
Yeah. How much is his net worth? Let me go see. Cause
They said his network is he a billionaire, but he wanted to buy Twitter for $1 billion.
yeah,
And
I'm
then
looking
he
at his
didn't have the
face.
money. They said he was going to take Tesla. He was going to take money from his Tesla stock to buy Twitter.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah,
like if
cause
you didn't
he
have the
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say if you was gonna buy Twitter, you would have tend to brought it first thing first how rather than just making headline news about like, oh, we're gonna buy
Right.
Twitter and stuff. And then you end up not
Yeah.
buying it. It just he just song and dance to me.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm looking at his network as a 2022. They say it's worth 225.2 billion dollars. So he got the money to buy Twitter, and the CEO of Twitter is Jack Dorsey.
Yeah. Jack Dorsey, one
It's
of the founding members of Twitter and stuff. But
yeah, $4.4 billion. So he trying to get out the game. That's what that is.
yeah, well, don't renege on your deal and make false promises knowing you can't keep
Yeah, but you know what? They get the wrong people have money, in my opinion, babe. Because if I was a billionaire like that, I'm not finna hoard all that wealth. What the fuck I'm gonna do with all this money? I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
them. Right.
I honestly feel like I will give to impoverished
Charities,
areas and
yeah,
charities and help
donations,
people. Not
yeah,
to say
like
that some of them don't, but I don't think they do like that.
yeah, yeah. I'm like read, give them to like libraries, give them to
Hmm.
people who in need, like firefighters, policemen. I don't know some
Yeah,
policemen. I don't know some people be getting police, shit like
I
that.
feel
So
like it's
it's a
good and bad.
yeah, yeah. It's just like you try to give back
Hmm.
to the country. So
Yeah,
I understand, but he need to just lay low and be quiet.
yeah. I'm tired of hearing about him. So.
All right, we move on to another story. Before we head on to our next main story, right now this is breaking news. Ivanka Trump, the ex-wife of former President Donald Trump, has died at the age of 73. Ivanka Trump was known for her wealth at the time with Trump. At the time, they were like the mega power couple back in the 1970s and 1980s. Ivanka Trump was right up there with her ex-husband, former President Donald Trump. Ivanka Trump was only 73 years old. We send
Hmm.
our thoughts and condolences to her family at this time.
Yeah, and don't get mad, get everything, like she said.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
Hmm.
She did say that. She almost had him penniless for a minute.
Good.
All right, we move on to another story. Many of you may know this London lady, this lovely London lady right here, Lauren London from ATL and people the basketball show on BET, people the games when people play. Where Lauren London was in a serious committed relationship at the time with Nipsey Hussle. But we all know what happened to Nipsey Hussle. He had passed away at the age of 33, 34 at that time. He got shot while trying to help his community. Where Lauren London sat down with Angie Martinez on Angie Martinez podcast, and we got a good snippet of what Lauren London
Watched that
was
on
dealing with
TV, and you
Nipsey
came
Hussle.
out with your kids, and you seemed, I don't know, just like so regal. Did you feel that way? Or did you look so put together and strong? I just felt like it was surreal. I can honestly say God was carrying me through that, because there was no way. I didn't even want to get dressed. I was gonna wear sweats. And, were you really? Did somebody? I'm not getting. Yeah. Did somebody pull you aside? Somebody pulled me aside. Puff. Really? Puff pulled me aside and was like, "Look, bud, you have showed everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles. That's your responsibility." Angie Martinez in Real Life podcast.
All right, that was a snippet from Angie Martinez on her podcast. She sat down with Lauren London. Lauren London recalled that fateful day that she had to show her grief of burying her one-time true love, Nipsey Hussle. Brittany, we watched the funeral during that time when Lauren London, who at that time stood courageously after, like she said, everything crumbled down and stuff. What's your thoughts on this?
I feel like I'm glad that she grieved, and she may still be, heartbroken, but she's in a
Hmm.
better place than what she was and what she went through, because that was a tragedy. And I'm glad that she, recognized, like, he may not be with me, but I loved him and I know he in a better place. And, she was like basically saying, they had their ups and downs in their relationship, like any relationship. But
Hmm.
I'm just happy for her that she's in a better place.
Okay.
How you feel
Yeah,
about it?
yeah. I mean, it was open and honest, and she gave out what she recalled that fateful day. You missing your loved one and thinking, how would you able to move forward? And she did hold him down and stuff.
Mhm.
When we saw it firsthand, he would always talk, in good spirits of her and stuff. And
Mhm.
you know, you never know. You always had to live your life to the fullest because you never know when your day might come, and you have to
Right.
live your life. You can't, just sit around. Some people. I understand some people got certain different situations and circumstances, but you got to live your life.
Mhm.
Because if you can't live your life, then you don't want to be sitting around. I think Lauren London is a perfect example of her moving forward, and she's keep like she was saying by Nipsey. This is just the marathon. The marathon continues.
Mhm.
So she's a strong woman to endure something like that.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, my hats off to her on what she went through with that. But she's strong. I give her that. All right, we move on to another story. Singer songwriter Doja Cat. Now, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Doja Cat wants to get with some. Ain't no secret. Doja Cat like white men. No secret about that. But she wants to get with some dude who's an actor on Stranger Things. Could you tell me a little bit more on what Doja Cat got to explain herself on what she wants to do?
Yeah. She got into one of it's two co-stars from Stranger Things. One of them, he's underage and one is of age. And she basically went into, I think his name Noah, I think Noah Snap or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she DM'd him on Instagram. Mind you, he's 17. She DM'd him on Instagram, basically trying to say, "Hey, can you hook me up with your co-star?" You know what I'm saying? Let him know, what's his name, or basically, like, how you gonna want to date somebody and then you don't know they ads. They what I'm saying, they ads, they social media ads. His name was Joseph Quinn. So she was trying to get at Joseph through Noah to basically relay a message. And then when Noah shared it on Instagram, they DM exchange. Doja Doja got mad about it because he basically put her out on blast. But he's a kid, so kids like that. I mean, he's a teenager. His fucking mind ain't that damn developed. They immature as hell. So she got, what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
not.
well,
They don't think. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes,
that no,
and she got
no, no.
mad, but huh?
I'll say this: they think with they hormones, but they don't think with their brains. I'll say that.
Yeah, not with their mind. They still need to
Mhm.
develop more. But I'm not gonna too much fault him because I'm faulting Doja because Doja, you's a grown ass woman. Like, what you doing of hitting a kid for another grown ass man? If you want to hit that man up, you hit that man up. You don't involve him. Hell, and then got mad about it. Girl, you the one that was the weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
She got
Went
that
online and got mad.
yeah, she got that Mary Kay Letourneau spirit, right? She wants to date younger men, like younger men.
Nah, she don't want to date him. She want to date. the dude she wanted to date, he's of age, but she went about it the wrong way. Like, don't hit him up, just because you want to talk to his co-star. If you want to talk to his co-star, hit the co-star up. Like, it's almost like she thought she was in high school. Like, tell him I like him. Like tell the friend that you like the friend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I thought she wanted
Yeah.
to hit. She was trying to hit with underage boy.
No. The
Oh, okay.
dude, remember I just said,
She was trying to use the underage boy to get what she wanted out of somebody else. To go
yeah,
out.
remember I was saying, yeah, the other dude she's trying to talk to, he's of age. You see what I'm saying? He's an
Okay.
adult. Joseph Quinn.
Okay.
Let me see how old he is. He's 29. This is
And
a
how old
29-year-old
DojaCat?
man. DojaCat got to be like 26, girl. And then I think too, she probably got mad because allegedly she has a boyfriend. So they say.
Oh,
DojaCat
I
is
mean,
26.
okay.
So you telling me your 26-year-old ass with a 3-year age difference could talk to a goddamn 29-year-old man?
I mean, she ain't doing. She should have just went by the right way, like you was saying. Like she just should have had just DM'd him on his Instagram or get what his people were or something.
Yeah.
Because when I guess hell, you ain't got you could still be married and it's fucking cheap. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, it ain't no damn secret shit. I mean, if you
Yeah.
like somebody, you're attracted to somebody, you gon' I'm saying if you with a boyfriend, girlfriend, you can break up with them easy. It can be amicable. Like we just grew apart. It can be same in the marriage.
Yeah.
Like you can get a divorce. So some
Yeah.
folks,
Plenty of people slide into other people's DMs.
yeah. I mean, it ain't no secret, but I guess like you saying, she went about it the wrong way. All right. Speaking of somebody that went about it the wrong way, um, rapper Kevin Gates. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say this much. We're gonna let you see it for yourself.
Oh, but I ain't turning nothing down. Did you really fuck
Watch
your cousin? She pulled me to the side and said, baby, that's your cousin. I ain't about to stop. What? Like, is you really like that, or you just... I want to stick my whole tongue in this bitch ass. I want to fuck her asshole in my mouth, stick my whole tongue in there, twirl the bitch. Cause I got a big, long ass tongue. Can I see your tongue? When? No. Hey, you lick her feet, I'm about to feed her dick. Ooh. Like, we about to make her tap in this bitch. Ooh. I'm talking about bitch bend over. Ooh. Hey, stand up on your toes. Ooh. Hey, like it deep. It's a shot. Baby, breathe through your nose. Oh my God. I'm speechless.
clip from Carisha, please. What she call herself in the City Girls?
Young Miami.
JT. Young Miami.
Young
Okay.
Miami.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Well, Young Miami got a show or a pocket. Well, she sat down with Kevin Gates, Brittany, and Kevin Gates revealed that he likes sleeping with his cousin. Now
Yeah.
I don't. Well, go ahead, Brittany. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was years ago though. It ain't recently.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Did he
That's some
know
new
that was
shit
his
though.
cousin?
He didn't know at first, but when he found out, you ain't heard him. He said when he found out, he kept going with it.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? For real? That's the most
Mm-hmm.
inhumane thing you can do.
Yep.
Sleeping with
So
your cousin, and then I get it. Some people got crushes on their cousins and stuff, but don't let it go that further. And with him, he don't give a damn. He just a dude. He just look there like, oh, I'm just gonna tap it. And then, imagine Brittany, you going to say for he went to his cousin's wedding, and he talked to the groom. Yeah, I hit that. And then the groom may probably be thinking like, you hit
what the
your own
hell?
cousin,
Right. Say what?
right? You solidify
that
her as
that
a
that interview it supposed to come out today. So that interview is wild, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. It looked wild with both of them. She wild herself. She a damn. fool, thinking that Diddy gonna want her all the time. Diddy just using you. You just a toy.
Sugar
You
baby.
just yeah. He basically she a toy, and then him sleeping with his cousin. What the hell?
Yep, weirdo.
Woo! That's some sick stuff. Ain't my wildest dream. But we'll move on to another story. We know that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson, they are reportedly having a second baby via surrogate. Um, we talked about it, Brendan, a couple weeks ago about why Khloe still want to stay with Tristan. I guess she just looking at it like she wants to keep her kids in the same family rather than a different breed.
But the thing about it is, she kept saying for years, on the Kardashian, I want you to have a sibling. I want you to have a sibling. Girl, she been had a sibling. That's with the first baby mama, Jordan. She got a baby boy. True been had a sibling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a step
He,
brother or something like that.
yeah, that's still her brother.
Oh, okay.
But I think she wanted True to have her child, to have
Her
her sibling.
own,
You see what I'm saying?
right? Her own,
She,
right?
sh Yeah, it's like she don't want to acknowledge the kids that he had when he, before her and with her and on her. You see what I'm saying? Because he done had the other girl got pregnant. That's a trainer. He paying her
Mm-hmm.
child support, and then come to find out, like Chloe is like she is the definition of insane and embarrassed because she was doing the same old thing over and over again and thinking she gonna get something different and she didn't. Because to me, I still think she's with Tristan because if she's still trying to have another baby with him, then they on good terms on something.
Yeah, okay. Could
But she's
be.
boo boo the fool.
Yeah, she been a fool for a long time. I think she been ever since she got with Lamar Odom, and she did that little thing with her getting married for a month. Well, she got married by knowing the man 30 days, and then they had a decent marriage for about what 4 years or something, and it just didn't
Yeah,
pan
and
out the way she wanted to.
right, and
But I
Lamar,
think,
her whole crackhead.
yeah, I mean, sleeping with hookers and getting laid. I guess that does make you a model citizen to me, in a way.
Child. And you know what? That I feel like that's her karma because of how you get them and how you lose them, and she ain't trying to lose them. You see what I'm saying? She trying to stick with him. That's my man. I'ma stick beside him. I'ma stick beside
It's
him. That's
cheaper
what
to
she
keep,
giving.
huh? No, I guess
That's what
she.
she
I guess
giving.
she looking at it. It's cheaper to. She looking at it. It's cheaper to keep him. It's cheaper
And
to
then,
keep
like I
him.
said, she giving. That's my man, and I'ma stick beside him. I'ma stick beside him.
That's that Mari Povich. That Jerry Spring.
That was Steve.
Oh, okay. Steve Wilcox.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'ma
okay.
stick beside him. I'ma stick beside him. That's what she giving.
Know what? Each his own for her.
She like it. We like it
um,
for her.
but tell me this weird story. You saw this that's been pouring out that right here, Kel Mitchell from Keenan and Kel. His ex-wife said that she revealed that she saw Keenan and Nick Cannon in bed together. They didn't do nothing, but she alluded that they could have been sleeping together. I'm like, for real,
Hmm.
this is I mean, this is getting off wild now.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't, to me, they trying to see if she okay mentally because I did go to her TikTok and she does have a TikTok page dedicated to exposing chaos.
Ain't for real?
Yeah,
Wow. Why
she
she
said
trying to
he owe
expose Cam?
because she hate his guts, and then too he owe her money. I think for back child support and stuff. It's like it's literally a TikTok page of her basically like exposing everything this man has said, everything this man has done, and this whole thing. And then Nick Cannon responds saying, trying to play it off. I forgot what he said, but it was like, bruh, I wouldn't even give this no breath, no legs, no nothing. He was
Right,
trying to say something about I forgot. It was I saw it, but that's how much I don't care because I forgot.
right, right. I mean, it was on there, and then she said all this. I'm like, this woman got to be the most weirdest woman ever. But who knows? She might be telling the truth. She might be just trying to
Yeah.
get clout. Who knows?
What they say, fiction was stranger than fiction. You know, truth is stranger than fiction. However it go. You know what I'm saying? We it could be. We don't know. Weirder things have happened.
You're right. Um, yes. And then I want to this be the last one. We see that the Emmys have been having nominations. I guess your favorite show, Abbott Elementary, received
Mhm.
the, the creator of the show received um 3 Emmy nominations for comedy.
Mhm.
I still can't. I still can't get that show, but I don't know. I'm like, what's the show all about?
Basically, it's about her character basically being like a new teacher and
Yeah.
at a urban school, and it's all about. It's almost like a workplace comedy in a way.
Oh, okay. I need to
It's really
watch it
good. It's
from the
not.
be- I need to watch it from the beginning to get the deep understanding because I seen it once and I just like, oh, it's gonna get canceled in the first season. Then you proved me wrong. You said, look, it didn't get canceled. I like, okay,
Just whenever you get a chance, just try to watch it. It's a funny show. It's a funny show. The principal, she a trip.
who the hell the principal?
Let me see who she played by.
Now I know Shirley Ralph. She get received an Emmy nomination. This is her first Emmy since being nominated for Moesha way back in the late '90s.
She was nominated for Moesha.
Yeah, she was nominated
Oh, her
back
name
in
Janelle James.
1997. You talking about the one
The
with the
principal
with the
name
green
Ava
dress or
Coleman.
something?
Hold on, let me look at it. Yeah,
Who the one? Who?
she fun as hell.
That's the one. That's the
Uh,
principal.
mhm. Don't know
Oh,
what she
okay.
doing.
Like many
Yeah,
principals.
it's a good show.
Okay. And also don't want to forget to mention that Zendaya got nominated too for if Euphoria.
Mhm. Yeah, she
How old
played a good
Zendaya
role.
is?
25.
Zendaya 25.
Mhm.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, she
Did
gave a
not
good
know
role
that.
in Euphoria, especially episode 5,
Oh,
second
okay.
season,
I see.
episode
I gotta
5.
catch up. I seen just the one episode of Euphoria. I'm gonna try to catch up this year, this summer, and watch it.
Mhm.
Okay. And we don't want to forget too that The Rock will be hosting Shark Week starting in 2 weeks. So The Rock will be hosting Shark Week, the Masters ceremony. You know he's gonna have a
Okay.
special, so he's gonna be dealing with sharks.
Yeah, he gonna get in the water with
Yeah. Would you ever get in a water with a shark?
him. They had me in one of them cages.
In
I bring their ass
the
back up because I ain't gonna be out in the open with them.
in the cages. And they say about Captain
Mhm.
D, they all fish and shark meat.
That's what I heard.
Well, I must be eating some good shark then. Some good shark meat.
But I'll be.
Best shark meat I ever had in my life. It really is. But Captain D ain't gonna tell his secret just like Chick-fil-A and the rest of them.
Yeah, I probably gotta go to
Oh,
TikTok see if somebody expose them.
oh yeah, they do that all the time. They constantly do that for just a ratings grab and stuff. Well, that's gonna end our show this week. So for Brittany Shay, I've been your host, Kendra Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Connect Now.